Welcome to another spooky review segment from Spooky Ventures. This time I'm going to be talking about the Blu-Ray edition of The Initiation of Sarah from Arrow Video. As usual, I'm going to talk mostly about the movie itself, but this release does include a lot of bonus features, mainly in the form of interviews. Now those are certainly worth having, but they're just literally precisely bonuses, so not the featured entertainment here. The movie itself, the featured entertainment, is a made-for-TV film from 1978. It centers around a pair of sisters, one of whom is adopted. Now, they head off to college, and one girl is very popular and gets accepted by the best sorority on campus. The other sister, Sarah, is more of a misfit who winds up in the sorority that is considered to be the worst of the whole campus. Now, we find out in the very first scene of the movie that Sarah seems to have some sort of supernatural psychic powers that can be destructive. As she becomes the target of bullying, those powers become a weapon that is used against her tormentors. But that's not all that's going on here. There's a witchcraft angle, there's a rivalry between the two sororities, and then sort of a mystery about the past. All of that is added in the movie. Now, I would say the best thing about the film is the acting. There are some big names in there, including Kay Lenz, who plays Sarah. In the 1970s, she was a very in-demand actress. Seemed like she was in everything. Morgan Fairchild plays one of the main antagonists of the film, the head of the popular sorority. Shelley Winters is the house head in the sorority that Sarah joins. But she's got a dark side to her that seems pretty obvious from the beginning. Beyond the acting, the story has some real promise, some of which is delivered on, and some of which isn't. There's a mystery that's hinted at about Sarah's real parents, but if it's ever actually spelled out, it went over my head. I had some theories about it as I was watching, but that seems like a string that they sort of left untied by the time it's over. Like I said, maybe it was there and I missed it, but it definitely wasn't blatant enough for me to grab. I don't see how you can review this without comparing it to Carrie. There are some definite similarities. This movie, though, is certainly not as effective as that one was. And, despite the similarities, there are plenty of differences too. Overall, I would say that this is an intriguing movie. It could have been a lot better than it was, but it's still entertaining. I wish the focus had been turned a little more toward a pure horror film. It just sort of seems too lighthearted at times to really capture that angle well. Also, the ending is a little less than satisfying. Still, it's well worth the watch. Spooky Ventures is the home for spooky content and spooky merchandise on the web. Check it out today at spookyventures.com. And remember, always keep it spooky.